So,
morning.
We are nearing the end. How many days, boys?
10 days, including today.
Brian said 10 days, I best check.
It is 10, I can't put it on my fingers, lad.
So, I should be walking to Inverness today and catching up with Tim. Me and Tim join back together tomorrow. Oh, fat my head's gone. Scottish. So yeah, good day today, Tim.
Well, mate.
Good day today.
Yeah, it's a very good day. It's
Positive
Saturday.
mental attitude.
Yeah,
Lots of PMA, lots of PMA.
PMA, Brian.
PMT.
Yeah. Bank holiday weekend this weekend as well. May Day.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Every day's a holiday.
Tim sent some videos throughout the day to add it to the vlog.
Oh, Rodney, buongiorno.
Bye, driver. Bye, Tim.
Bye.
Bye. It was like that, wasn't it? See you later, guys.
See you later. Have a good one.
Ta-ra.
Have a nice day now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Brian. Bye, Brian. So the other day I watched Braveheart. Mel Gibson did it. And I really enjoyed it. I watched it in Highlands of Scotland, which was nice. I know it's very like, you know, I went to Scotland, I watched Braveheart. Yeah, I felt so Scottish. I knew how them people felt. That's bullshit. Anyway, but then it made me go on to like, is that story accurate? So then I went on to learn the real story of William Wallace. And then from that, I went on to learn about Robert the Bruce. And from that, I went on to learn about Mary Queen of Scots. From that, I went on to learn about Queen Elizabeth. From that, I went on to learn about Henry VIII. My point is, I have absolutely thrown myself into the listening and learning the history of Scotland. And it's fucking fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating, like. And yeah, I've learned a lot. I like, everything's simplified, isn't it? But it's taught me stuff as well. It's taught me about how everything was structured and how things are structured today, and to understand how it's made me have a more of an understanding of how today is. And yeah, it's fascinating, like. So tried to learn about Rob Roy, that was a bit boring. He got glamorised. But yeah, because we went to this place called Flodden and there was a battle and 14,000 people died in about 2 hours. And when we were there, sounds, you went to this place, oh, there was a battle here, ooh. But you felt it. You actually, when you were there, it made you feel sad to know what had happened in that spot. And I'd done a bit in Cornwall, I researched Cornwall a little bit, but I didn't anywhere else. But it was because I watched Braveheart, made me like explore it more. And yeah, I've got a real understanding of the history of Scotland and how it was formed. And yeah, I love Scotland anyway, but what a way to have experienced it, walking through it. All these different places, walking into different towns, villages and cities, and that in itself, and learning about it along the way, has been a boss experience. And to bump into them two people from Australia as well, who were learning about so I bumped into two people from Australia who come over to research the family from centuries ago, and one of our ancestors owned the castle on Loch Ness, and he was the what was he? He was like the governor or the chief or whatever of that. And yeah, and I was talking to them, and I was fucking keeping up with them because they were into it, and I was like, hang on, bogs, I've learned quite a bit here. But yeah, I just want to express that. That in its own has been a great experience. So yeah, like, this place is just so beautiful. I've just stumbled across this bridge and there's something up here. Let's see what it says. Oh, it's not that old. This bridge was built in 1926 to replace the bridge built by Thomas Telford in 1833. It's a pretty cool bridge, man. Snarl that because I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Today's going to be a good day. Well, I've gone fast. This fucking dog keeps going to attack me. Little prick. I thought I was going to get bit then. You little knobhead. I genuinely thought I was going to get attacked by that dog. B8 was a cut. I'd have to have beaten that dog to death. Prick. So, I'm just leaving Tomerton, Hill of the Juniper. And if we look there, there's a sign for Inverness, which is a piece of piss. Tim's noticed a few signs for Wick, which is probably the main built up area near John O'Groat. So seeing signs, well, 16 miles from John O'Groat, so seeing signs for Wick is a real indication that we're nearly there. So I've absolutely consumed myself with the history of Scotland up till the referendum. Is it the referendum? Yeah. So I'm moving on to Wales now. I'm going to go learn the history of Wales with my little trusty headphones in. So I'm watching a documentary on YouTube from the BBC with the amazing Hugh Edwards. So yeah, so I'm going to go back to this little fucking little audio thing I'm listening to, and enjoy this beautiful scenery. Yes, beautiful. Yes. One of the things I wanted to do on this trip was see a red stag. Absolutely caught off guard, and I haven't got a great deal to go. But if I'm going to see a red stag, it's going to be in this area, and it's a vision I had back way when, and I hope it comes a reality. Let's see. Welcome to Moy. Looks like May, doesn't it? Welcome to May. So this stretch of road, there hasn't been a bench. I'm telling you now, there hasn't been a bench for 35 to 40 miles. I know that seems a bit, but there hasn't. But what a bench this is. So I'm sitting on this mighty bench in Moy. So I'm just having a little 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm just drinking through my bag, and I don't know if anyone watched the early videos, but I picked this stone up in Land's End, and a lady gave me this St. Christopher, and I glued it to it. So I've carried this just on 900 miles. I hit 900 miles today actually. When I get into Inverness, and now we've got 100 miles to go, and I'm going to get a stone from John O'Groats, and I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to keep that till the day I fucking die, and I'm going to give it to one of my kids, one who appreciates it. And yeah, that's my that and my map and my little keepsakes. I've got my stick, but that's B9. That's Bernie 9. This is my 9th stick. I've just left it down the fucking road. I have to walk back for it. Well, yeah, I'm not really that attached to the stick. But that and my map that I mark off, they're my little things. So yeah, this walk is nearly done. It's nearly done. Once I get into Inverness, it'll be 118 miles to John O'Groats. So within a couple of days we'll be under the 100-mile mark and it'll be a countdown. So we'll join back up with Tim tomorrow at the bridge and then we finish it in together. I'm ready to go home. And even Tim said this morning, it's time. But he's got to go back to Worcester and walk to fucking Land's End. Not yet though, I don't think. But yeah, it's time to go home. It really is. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to have more than these clothes and have more than what's in that bag and go build a new life, and it's fucking petrifying. Where is it? But it'll be good. Because I've got a stick and a beer now, so I'm wise. And I've learnt a lot in my life. And Brian said to me yesterday, wisdom comes with age. I said it doesn't, Brian. Wisdom comes with experience. And that's fucking true. So I've experienced a lot, and I want to take everything I've learned and apply it to a new solid foundation. Because I have made many, many bad choices in my life, and also great ones. But then I'll make a great one, and then I can make a bad one to destruct it. Self-sabotage, and that's lack of self-belief, and that's the work I've done. So yeah, hopefully I can be an example to many people. People who are giving up, or people who think what's the point, or people without purpose, or just take what you've learned and go again. Because we're lucky to be here. There's this thing, it's doing the rounds on Instagram and stuff like that, and a fella goes, I'll give you £1 million. I had 10 million quid right now for nothing. And he says, go ahead. He said the only catch is that you can't wake up tomorrow. And the fella goes, well, I don't want it then. Anyway, so therefore waking up tomorrow is not as valuable as 10 million quid. And he says no. So therefore every day is fucking priceless. So we need to appreciate them. So yeah, there's my little words of wisdom. Can't fucking fasten this fucking bag, you know what? Honest to God. So it looks like we've got an injured little Robin. I'll have to get him out of the road. Hello, little fella. Oh, he's gonna get run over. What's happened to you? Hey? What's happened to you? Have you been run over? He's on his lassies. He might have fucking bear flu. I'm gonna have to put him down. God bless him. Just put him in the side. He's probably gonna get it in a minute. But I either got to put it out of its misery or took it home and nurtured it. But unfortunately, I haven't got time for that. See that little fucker? See what he's eating? I kid you not. I'm sure he was fucking carrying a snake. And he's eating something, look. What's... Go on. I said I haven't seen a snake. Now, he was flying off with this big long thing. And it was fucking doing this. Wow. Right, it's flying up. It's just dropped it. Wait there, let's have a look. What the fuck were you eating then, you little cunt? I can't see what it's just dropped. It's still chewing away at it. What's happening, boys? Wagged the fucking bus driver's head's gone. Hi. Got really bored last 5 miles there. I started listening to books. Fucking burning my head out. I resorted to phoning the baby's mum. Yeah, so I've done 18 miles today. Well, got a mile to go, it'll be 18 miles. Got a lovely view of Inverness coming now. I'm absolutely Hank Marvin. And once I've got here, I would have completed 904 miles. Yes, crossed this bridge. Yeah, I was just discussing about my daughter coming up, Daisy. She's going to travel up with my family, and I look forward to seeing them. The other two are too teenagers, you know. I'm not bothered that. But yeah, still clinging on to Daisy as my little girl until she outgrows a dad. But yeah, woo, views. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is Inverness. You can't really see it, but Inverness is all the way over there, and that's I think it's called the Firth Bridge. So we crossed that in the morning. There's Tim and Brian, one of them caravans there. Oh, if I can see it, one of them. So I'm back now. 18 miles in the bag. Whoop, whoop. And I'm gonna hopefully get something to eat. Till tomorrow.